Guys, it's your girl Cindy and I'm back again with another gist. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cindy. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want us to see this video from this Palestinian woman. She basically did this video telling people to keep Palestinians' name out of their mouth if they are going to support Kamala Harris. This video didn't sit well with some people, but she turned off the stitch button of her video and turned off her comment section. She didn't want anyone to comment. She didn't want anyone to duet her video. She didn't want anyone to stitch her video. Now, I'm going to play this video here so you guys can hear all the things she said. Now, some people are saying that this video is basically for Black people. I am not so sure, but we are going to find out from this video and, of course, from the stitches that I have put together. Let's check this video out.
Keep Palestinians' names out of your fucking mouth when you're trying to defend your decision for voting for Kamala. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to try to persuade you one way or another. I know what I'm going to be doing come November, but my fucking God. Just sit with your cognitive dissonance. Don't try to shove it onto the rest of us, all right? Palestine has nothing to do with it, because if you cared about Palestinians, you would not be sitting here saying that you were going to vote blue no matter who. No, you'd be putting these politicians' feet to the flames. You'd be demanding more. You wouldn't be saying, oh, I'm going to vote and then maybe I'm going to try to organize. You who have never organized a day in your fucking life. Just zip it, all right? Zip it. Us Palestinians, sick of hearing your shit.
Now, some people are not happy with this video. They could not stitch her video, like I told you, because she turned the stitch button off. Some of them had to screen record her video just to respond to her video. So I read some comments. Some people were like, Palestine is not the only country that needs support. In the comment section, some people talked about the genocides in Congo and other African countries. I'm going to show you some stitches I have put together. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. Check them out.
Keep Palestinians' names out of your mouth when you're trying to defend your decision for voting for Kamala.
I'm starting to see a lot of these videos coming out, and I feel like someone really has to speak on it, so I'm going to. And I'm going to tell this with all my due respect. Palestine is not the only country that's dealing with genocide right now. I am from Congo, in case you cannot tell. I'm from Congo, okay? We are also dealing with genocide in Congo. In fact, the genocide in Congo has been going for way longer than the genocide in Palestine. The genocide in Congo has made 8 million of victims. 8 million. And you might wonder, why am I making this video? Well, I am making this video because I'm going to support Vice President Kamala. 100% I'm going to. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to support Vice President Kamala. Listen to me. This is one of the Congolese genocide enabler. His name is Dan Gettler. This guy is an Israeli billionaire who owns mines in Congo. This guy was sanctioned in 2017 by President Barack Obama for corrupt and illegal mining. Listen very carefully. He was sanctioned by Obama. Obama is a Democrat. Okay? This dude got reinstated. Someone gave him his money back. Someone gave him his money back. Do you know who did that? Donald Trump. Donald Trump gave him his money back. It was one of the very last things he did as a president, was to give this guy his money back. And do you know who sanctioned this guy again? President Biden. President Biden sanctioned him again. So currently, this person does not have his money. All the money, all the illegal money he made in Congo, he does not have it right now because of President Biden. So one thing I know for sure, Vice President Kamala, she's not going to let this guy get his money back. And another thing that I know for sure is that if Trump gets back in office, Trump is going to reinstate this guy. Trump is going to give him his money back. How do you think Israel is getting all that money? Because of this guy. He's one of the people who are giving money to Israel. So if you want to stop this guy from getting his money back and potentially giving that money to Israel, make sure that Trump does not make it. Now let's be real for a second, because I feel like a lot of people don't take this part in consideration. Listen, a lot of people have lost their jobs for supporting Palestine. A lot of content creators got their account banned for supporting Palestine. A lot of people got hurt physically for protesting for Palestine. A lot of people have ruined their relations with their families and friends simply because they were on the side of Palestine. So if you're going to tell all these people who have sacrificed so much for your cause that they are wrong for choosing a candidate who's going to preserve their rights in their own country, then I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are being both ungrateful and disingenuous.
Defend your decision for voting for Kamala.
I'm starting to see a lot of these videos coming out, and I feel like
What's happening in Palestine and what's happening in the Congo, these things are connected. It doesn't make sense for us to be infighting about which genocide is worse. They're both awful. They both shouldn't be happening. And our country is invested in both of these. Israel is invested in both of these. And this is what I mean. When it comes to Kamala, I understand why people are voting for her. I do. I'm not even saying don't do it. I get it. Donald Trump is the other option you're considering. Also, we need to have a plan going forward. So once Kamala gets in office and changes very little, because that's what's going to happen, she's going to change very little, if anything at all. Things are going to still continue to get worse. Maybe slower, but they're going to get worse. So what ground roots operations are we going to build to make a difference? Because right now, our country, the corporations within our country, are invested in these atrocities. It doesn't make sense to me that we have people who care about either of these people in either of these places, or both of them. I say we should honestly care about all of them, but maybe that's just me. I don't understand why we're going at each other for the sake of who? A politician? An American politician? Democrats make small moves. They make tiny little small moves to make you believe that they are better than Republicans, while letting Republicans make big moves that destroy everything. We do not codify rights. Democrats don't codify rights. They don't make big moves like the Republicans do. Where this keeps us is just everything kind of teeter-tottering back and forth between bad and worse. We need to plan for the future. We need to do that.
Palestine is not the only country that's dealing with genocide right now. I am from Congo.
That whole video is so disingenuous and intellectually dishonest because that Palestinian sister never said that Palestine is the only place where a genocide is occurring, where ethnocide is occurring. She never engaged in oppression Olympics. You did. If you were being intellectually honest and you had a little bit of empathy, it makes perfect sense what she said. You can't use Palestinians as a reason to vote for Kamala. And that makes perfect sense because under this liberal administration, the protest was occurring for Palestine against the genocide. Kamala came out and said that they're going to stand by Israel. Her husband came out when it was announced that she was running and she was going to be, that they are going to support Israel. So to assume that somehow Palestinians are being anti-black for not being the biggest supporter of Kamala is being intellectually dishonest and using identity politics to shield you from any type of criticism. That's not the first ethnic group to use identity politics to shield and protect themselves from actual criticisms. Look at the Israeli Zionists. Look at these black liberals. They use identity politics to hide any valid criticisms because nothing what she said was anti-black at all. But people push their own identity politics in order to make a point that was never even created. That whole video is just a straw man because she said nothing about that. She said nothing to apply that, assume that. That was a projection. That was a straw man because it's easier to try to put down Palestinians. It's easy to try to put down the cause of Palestine and say, what about this issue? What about this issue? When they never made it a comparative issue. You did.
So I took some screenshots of comments randomly so you guys can see what other people said about this video. Please pause to read if you want to. Guys, please bear with me. I'm doing a voiceover here because I had a technical issues. So this video is going viral on TikTok, and a lot of people are dropping comments in the comment sections of these people that reacted to the video, and some of them are saying that the people that are talking about Palestinian only care about themselves, but they are not talking about any other country or even care. And then some other people are saying that they don't even care about the citizens of USA and let alone other countries. I don't know what you have to say about this video, about what she said. Now the truth is, Congo, a lot is happening in that country, and not only that country, some other African countries are going through a lot, and people are not literally talking about these countries. It is like, Africans should just, sort themselves out and all that. And also, a lot of people, love the video the Congolese guy did, all the things he said. But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment, what you have to say. And thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all take care. Bye.